Hello everyone and welcome to Peter Does Games. And we're back in Euro Truck Simulator 2. And we're about to, I was going to see what the cost of a truck was, but I know I'm going to need a little bit more of a buffer zone to pay for the interest payments on the loan when I get it. So I'm just going to jump into the job market and do a quick job one more time. This should be the last quick job that we're going to be doing. Again, I'm going to be skipping these until we're ready to focus on the special transport deliveries so that I can keep track of which ones I've done. So we'll do Luxembourg to Rotterdam, which is in the Netherlands. We'll go ahead and take this job. And then once this is complete, we should have enough to buy the truck, so I will add that to the end of this episode, I believe. And it's nighttime now. Let's get our lights on. And I need an information screen that gives me speed. That's probably it. The right one. So let's go ahead and get this on the road. We can turn on this direction. Yeah, one of the fun things is going to be clearing out all these roads with the 100% map clearance achievement. So there's a lot of little tiny nooks and crannies in there that we got to uncover. I'll be focusing on that, beginning to focus on it once I get a truck though. There's no real point in doing it with these free quick job trucks. I almost said free roam, but this isn't free roam. In any case, there's not much of a reason to try and get a bunch of stuff from these quick jobs because you want to make sure that you get the delivery done without damaging anything. And the more stuff that you're going around carrying a trailer on, the more risk you have of actually hitting something and just damaging cargo. If you're in a free roam, on the other hand, then you can actually, first of all, you're not carrying the trailer, so there's less distance behind you. You can therefore get into tighter areas with your truck, do quick little U-turns and things like that without having to worry about crashing into anything. And oh goodness, this is underpowered again. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to finally getting my truck, which will be after this delivery. So we just need this is actually a relatively long delivery, over 4.5 hours still left on it. I believe that going above 60 or so, I don't know the exact break point where it's thinking what your average speed will be, but I think it's somewhere around 60, 62, something like that, if I recall, for the kilometers per hour. Going above it means that the time will drop faster, so it's not going to take the full 4.5 hours that's currently estimated for the time of arrival. It's slowly going to be whittling away that because right now we're at 90, and most of the way we're going to be above 60 on there. So it's only a few stretches where we will actually be potentially limited to like 50 miles an hour or 50 kilometers per hour and things like that. So the good news is that again, this is going to be the top end estimate. If all things go horribly wrong, it's going to take 4 hours in the game to get there. But in reality, it's probably only going to take about 2 hours 45 minutes, would be my guess. Maybe 3 hours on there. I guess it really depends on. It's been a while since I've actually paid attention to that and calculated it. The longer that I'm on this road that lets me do 90, though, the better it'll be. So in any case, let's just keep on going. One other thing I've noticed about this game is that the nights do not get quite as dark as they do in American Truck Simulator. So there's lots of times you can actually drive around without even realizing that you don't have headlights on. There are places where you will get fines if you do that, so I don't recommend doing it. I always turn my lights on out of habit. You never know when you might run into a tunnel or something like that as well. truck ahead's going to go slow. Let's go ahead and get to where we can pass him. In real life, when I'm driving behind two trucks like this, it's annoying to have one get into the left lane. But in this game, it's necessary. I suppose in real life it's necessary sometimes too, because there really are truckers that can do faster than the other trucks in the right lane. And they're trying to... I'm not even talking about people who are speeding even. Like, they're just legally going faster and have to get around. But the typical car drivers can get around a lot faster. So it becomes a bit of a blockage when they do that. And so that's why I think in some locations there's actually even laws against allowing trucks to pass at all. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% certain, but I just believe, I recall having seen signs on certain roadways and stuff saying trucks are not permitted to pass and things like that. So not sure how widespread it is though. And let's go ahead and get back over. Goodness. Slipping hand on mouse is always fun. And it looks like I'm probably going to have to slow down and not keep doing 90. If that truck up ahead will turn into the correct lane, then the other cars can speed up though. But we're going to catch up too fast, so I'll take off. Cruise control, slow down just a little bit naturally. Now I can put the gas back on. Only lasts about 5 kilometers per hour, so not a big deal. And this looks like it's gonna, oh, it's raining, so let's turn on our windshield wipers. I was just gonna say we're getting into where we got another one of these where the freeway or interstate or whatever these are called in Europe kind of ends with a loop interchange here. I think this is one of the earliest ones in the game when I first played. This is how most of the roads were. You have to go really slow and do this really tight loop, which is always annoying. I like the DLC and the updates that they've made, because it's made these types of intersections a lot easier to maintain speed on. So for example, right now we're doing under the cutoff for the time. So if we were doing the whole route this speed, then we would actually not get to our destination in 3 hours and 8 minutes. It would be closer to 3.5 hours, and looking at the current one, or maybe even more than that. And it's gonna make me slow down, so actually I'm just gonna have to deal with this one. Let's get back up. And I am gonna just sneak on over here, because that truck is gonna be a big problem. And we can still do 70. Like, seriously, trucks, we can do 70. We're doing 50. Okay, this is ridiculous. Now, when truckers do this kind of crap in real life, this really annoys car drivers. Truckers, of course, know it. They're doing it on purpose. They box out vehicles. I'm going to have to turn right up here anyway, so I'll just get through it. Actually, that might be the whole interstate turning right. Okay, anyway, you guys aren't seeing what I'm about to do here. This isn't happening. Just remember that. I always obey all the laws. I never do things just because other drivers are annoying. I am turning off there, but Yeah, I'm stuck behind this car too. Or no, he moved. Oh, we got a roadblock detour type thing. Okay, so 70 on this ramp. And apparently there's some kind of accident here. A helicopter in the middle of the road? This is one of those detour things where I was supposed to go around, but darn, I didn't. Well, we're gonna have a slightly less delivery money when we're done with this one. This will not be an excellent delivery. Didn't realize that he was trying to block the on-ramp. Should have been on the on-ramp if he wanted to block it. Didn't really have much choice on that one once I got onto the road. But now I know moving forward that when that happens, then probably means we have to do a complete different detour around the whole area. And I think there's another technique. If you just save the game and then reload it, it should reset everything. But oh well. Live and learn. That actually took quite a bit of damage going through that. And then we got another one of these weirdos keeping changing lanes and stuff. So yeah, and that truck's doing it too. It's like the AI is drunk. I don't know why the AI is driving in that lane now. I fully expect him to suddenly swerve over into my lane though. Actually didn't. A miracle! I think I can go all the way over here, so I might as well. And yeah, this is darker than usual because right now it's raining. I think from having started the game many times that typically when you start a brand new game, I think it starts raining within 24 game hours just to give you the experience. And then after that, it's kind of like it then bases how frequently it'll be. That was annoying. I've only got 9% damage, no, 11% I guess, but still, that's not a ton of damage, and it's just killing the engine. The other thing is, I don't even know, I didn't hit anything with the engine, so there shouldn't be engine damage on this. I actually didn't see what I was hitting when I was going past. Maybe there was something in the road and I just didn't see it, but I don't know. I would have thought that, you know, it'd be more dangerous, or there'd be more, like you'd have to have more damage before it started doing stuff like that. Would have been my thoughts. You can tell I don't typically crash into things to actually make a lot of damage. I think this is one of the few times, I mean, American Truck Simulator with the railroad crossing, that got me damaged, I think up to like 15%, something wrong there, and it didn't cut out the engine there. Turn. But typically I don't get much above 5% damage just from the wear and tear before I replace stuff, so I actually don't know much on the damage mechanic in this game. So maybe it does frequently cut out when you're at 10%. I don't know. Now, depending on how much money I actually end up with after we can park this, might have to do one more quick job. I don't think I will. I think I'll be buying my truck regardless of what happens on here, because I have enough now to afford it, and I'm gonna have the 1 day grace period on the loan interest before I have to start paying everything back as well. So I think I'll be fine on this. Speed limit cut down to 80. Randomly out of the blue for no reason. I wonder if I might have crossed like a border or something there, and now we're in a different jurisdiction where the top speed is only 80. That could be the case. Let's see, they're in a different lane, so I can kind of drift over here. But we're almost to the Netherlands, so yeah, I bet I did cross a border there, and that's why now 80 is the top speed for trucks. I bet there's a regulation effect for that. And car in front is going slow. Go after this guy. He's still in that position, so I have to make sure I get far enough around him before I go back over. Looks like it is. And of course, this lane ends. I forgot about that. I thought that that lane continued up through the light, but guess not. Here we go. Into Rottenham. Pretty sure that's what it doesn't stand for. I found a Mercedes-Benz truck dealer. Oh yeah. Oh, I guess the stoplight's on that intersection, not this one. I was like, he just ran a red light. Now there I go, being all confusing and confused. It works, it gives me a little extra speed going through that. Not that it matters, because now this truck is blocking me and I gotta get into the other lane. Dang. Alright, I don't care. You're gonna be pushed over like that. Stupid moron. I had the light on that one. I'm pretty sure that I had the right of way, but I still got fined, I'm pretty sure, as well, for having an accident. What is my damage up to now? Still only 4% on the cargo, so that's not too bad on the cargo. Let's go a little bit further up. curve the back end over just a tad. Need a little bit more apparently. So I'll just go forward to straighten it up. And go a little bit further. And let's get that. Alright, let's see what the damage was on this. Satisfactory still. And yeah, so I lost 1,000 euros on it. And 95 experience, but I still got to the next level. So let's go ahead and I'm going to do a high value one next. Let's actually hit the correct button. I did get another email, which is actually the next loan. So in this case now, doesn't matter. We can definitely go in, and in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and let's take 400,000, and then I'll wait to see what's left before I take the next one, because I don't want to be paying extra interest when I don't need to. Let's go then to the truck dealers, and let's see, the Scania is Strasbourg, so we'll go visit it. This will make it daytime magically. And so first I'm going to purchase my own, and let's see if we is that just changing colors, or is there something else different on there? I don't want to spend too much on my own truck. Well, I think I like the look of this one better. Let's just customize, because I don't like the color, but let's see, this will give normal roof. That's fine. We want the one with the retarder. Come in here, and let's see. I'll just leave it coffee brown. I just don't care for orange at all. And let's see, I do want to check mirrors. I only got the one option. Let's get in here really quick. And I'm pretty sure that's the same. Yep, that's the mirror. So I have to unlock other things first. And this. Oh, this is the plate. This wasn't not going to be any of this. So I think maybe that was. Yeah, but again, no real options. Well, I'll just leave it like this for now. We'll confirm that. This is going to be my truck. So I'll go ahead and take that. And we'll look at it once this loads. And here's my little dinky garage. Right now I'm the only driver possible in it, because it's a one truck garage. That's how tiny it is. And there you go. And I'll be customizing this beast moving forward. Alright, let's go back in here. Let's go back to, actually first we want to upgrade our garage. Upgrade it. Now it will allow us to get 2 more drivers. There you go. Places for number 2 and 3. Not too bad. Now, let's see, what do we have left? We have 115 left. So, the 215, I don't think I'll be able to afford... Oh, can't buy online yet. don't think I'll be able to afford the more than one driver. So for these, I can keep them base, and let's just see if there's anything we can get rid of in here. I don't think there is, to make it cheaper. Doesn't look like there is. So what we'll do is we will purchase that. Do you want to drive it? No. And we'll put it into our garage here. Now, we do want to leave the truck dealership. So we only have 2,000 left, but we can go to the recruiting agency. I think that we have enough. Let's just hire a driver. I have enough to afford any one of these. Now, if I recall, there's going to be some kind of achievement with making sure you have like equal opportunity for enough women drivers. I think I want to put them all in the same garage though, so I'm going to start with Ricky here. Hire him. Put him into this spot. And I still have almost 1,500 left. So when I come back, I'll be taking another job, and we'll make sure that we get enough interest in, or enough payment in to afford the interest that's going to be coming. Otherwise, we can still take another loan to pay off the interest part. So you guys have a wonderful day.